One important thing for us, as the team is now starting to literally build the show, we also have this responsibility to maintain a sense of cultural knowledge with the talent in the show. Everyone has this responsibility to know the stories that they're telling. And so we're telling those stories from a production standpoint so that the talent understands, okay, this is the story, this is the character you're embodying, but part and parcel of that is also getting into community. So we'll be taking them to Bishop Museum and they'll be immersing themselves into our culture so that they might know the greater stories that they are now responsible for telling. And the goal of that is that they understand and then take on the kuleana of telling that story, the responsibility, and then the right, the privilege.
There are two kinds of hula, the traditional and the modern. The easiest ways to express it, kahiko and ʻAuana. Well, kahiko meaning traditional and ʻAuana meaning free. Both of those expressions are present throughout the show. They're not different at all. I mean, they are the same. They are hula, just the manner in which we express that. You'll see them appear at appropriate times. The practitioners out there will recognize that they were used and well thought out, that the movements were used appropriately, also creatively in certain moments as well.
Hula is the movement that revamps and activates that life back into the aina. This show is really going to do a lot of healing, not just for the kama'aina, the people that come from the land, but those who come and see us.
Our kuleana here is to give a voice to the aina, to that particular aina, to all of Waikiki, that I think is calling upon its people to restore light and the reverence and respect that Waikiki is known for.
I think ultimately hula is emotion, but attached to it is an emotion.
My hope is that the audience feels something.
Manaola Yap, as costume designer, he's also designed the pattern that has become the identity of the show. That pattern has informed the design of the set. He comes from a long lineage of storytellers, performers.
When we look at the inspiration that nature gives to us as an artist especially, it really goes back to my foundation of hula and the idea of looking at nature as a part of us. We are all one with nature, and taking that inspiration and translating that through our artwork, just like a dance or a song or a chant. One of the inspirational sayings that was a part of the creation of our show pattern is he wa'a he moku he wa'a, which really looks at the concept of an island as a vessel. And a vessel to be like an island or like a canoe. Our kupuna sometimes never believed that the islands were anchored in one place. It really tied into the idea of wandering, right, in this mystical land that's unrestrained by reality. The concept of that triangular shape is the moku, and all the little triangles that are inside that moku are the DNA of these known stories, almost like they're moving, you know? A lot of the tying together of this is really based on ala moi, which ala means to be awake, and moi means to sleep. So it's like a dream state that everyone's in. And the upena pupu, which is the watermarks, these watermarks right here that resemble almost like a net. It represents the veil of time and space. Because when you're telling stories, it's really our ability to travel time and space and bring those experiences to the audience. When we look at a character like the surfer, it's not just about creating a surfer, it's about creating the ocean. And when we look at costume design and character portrayal, that's really always my approach, is how can I portray for the audience the fact that this character is one with the ocean, but to also create something so that when this artist puts on this costume, they become the story.
So today is the first time we're going to be taking Kenyel, our rollerbola artist, for his first surf lesson. We have Mika, one of the best surfers here on the island, going to teach him actually how to surf. So it's all really exciting for Kenyel to connect with the water, to connect with surfing, to get the feeling, to get some of the movement so that we can take that, implement that, and put it onto the stage. So we really are capturing the essence and the spirit of the surf culture of Hawaii.
For us as native Hawaiians, it's a tradition, something that we can still do in today's age that connects us to our ancestors or our culture here. It's a way to connect to my kupuna.
It is the first time doing the surfboard on the roller bola. It's bigger, the board, the surfboard. It will be a good challenge.
Surfing is a lot different than a lot of sports because of the Mother Nature aspect. You're able to connect on a different level with the ocean, and you're at the helm of the ocean, right? Ready to go? Perfect.
Yeah.
Let's get it.
So next steps for the team.
Talent is doing fittings as we speak. Hula dancers are dancing. You know, these incredible artists are on the stage as we speak.
In the theatre, we're looking really at the technical elements. We have lighting and video have just arrived as well, so they're looking at everything that they've been creating finally on set.